Okay, it turns out sandalwood chops are a loot item? That's kind of suckish, because if you sell that, I don't know if you can ever get another one. That's really weird, but the main thing that I wanted to do by showing this screen first is that opal ring we found. Magics will not bounce off targets with reflect status. That can be a bad thing, because it means you can't pull off that thing that I did to the Gill Snapper, where you put reflect on your party and bounce off your own spells. But that might be a good accessory for Ash. Unfortunately, it requires accessories 20 to use. Speaking of which, I've changed up my equipment a little bit. Varna's back on the dodge tank setup. I've gone with a sword and shield setup on Balthier, and I've also given the sash for more speed, because I remember there being a lot of flans in the Drackle Laboratory, and guns don't work very well against them. Fran has the Sage's Ring now. Barsh just has pretty standard stuff. Ash has... I'm going to try out this staff for a little bit, but the ones that buff, in fact, since I just got Fundaga, maybe I should actually go with the lightning staff. Yeah, I think I'll actually go for that, and then she has that, and then you also have the Rose Corsage and the new Penetrator crossbow. But anyway, welcome back to Final Fantasy XII, the Zodiac Age. It's time... Actually, no, it's not quite time, because you're the wrong cab driver! Now it's time to go to the Drackle Laboratory. Yeah, we're sure. So I think once you go into the laboratory, you can't go out of there for a while, though I could be wrong about this. And this flying cab just makes me think, I've always wondered if they ever do invent flying cars. I wouldn't exactly say friend. But I've always wondered how they would handle traffic with flying cars.
Where to? Come, this way.
The laboratory of Dr. Sid. West, don't really know if it's west, but Arcades.
It's too quiet.
Passing strange. There are supposed to be guards here.
Maybe you were just lucky, huh?
Maybe you're just optimistic.
Something may be afoot. We proceed with caution.
No time for caution. Step to it. Sid's chambers are on the top level.
So are we here to destroy the Nephesite, or are we here to settle things with your father? Suppose we'll find out. Yeah, it doesn't look like we're getting out of here. So this may be a slight spoiler, but if I'm remembering right, the Drackle Laboratory is in fact a one-time area. So thankfully, it doesn't have any rare game. These hallways are actually kind of similar to that doesn't look good at all, to the airship, now I think about it. I've got that standard Arcades theme going here. Oh, lovely. Dead people. Or one who's not quite dead. With him. Who's him? Well, I guess we'll find out. This doesn't look promising at all. Corpses, or near corpses, everywhere. Does not stop here. Okay then. It's still eerily quiet in here. And that's just kind of right where we came in. Area does look very maze-like, and that shield Balthier is using looks very, very, you know what? I'm gonna hold off on having Penelo do stuff until, oh, she's not close enough for me to change her gambits. Get back here, Penelo. Until we actually fight things, because otherwise she's wasting her MP for nothing. This music's still pretty great, though. Yeah, it looks like that elevator, and I like how they've made, like, the exit on the map actually sort of a convex, I think, shape, not concave. Hope I'm getting that right. Because I know concave as shaped like a cave, and then convex is the opposite. It's been a while since I learned those terms in maths classes, but it's like a reverse C shape, basically. Okay, we can go to either 67 or 68. Please don't let this be a Silphco situation. Silphco, like, in Pokemon Red and Blue, is such an awkward dungeon to explore because of the teleporters and all of the different places that you can and can't access from different floors, and it's just all very, very confusing to get everything in that place. So I really hope that it's not going to take me forever to fully explore this place. Okay, well, who are you talking to there? Still, like, almost nothing in the way of enemies. That looks like a hangar, though. It's kind of cool. Can we even get through here? It doesn't look like it. Yeah, there's really nothing... The fact that our menus are accessible and we're basically in battle mode means that there is going to be enemies here eventually. Some of these doors seem to be red and some of them are blue. Oh no. Yeah, a certain live streamer has ruined that. Not ruined, but like... Yeah, that's become a meme in a certain... Reminds me of the wording of a certain meme from like a Muppets party game, but that's not the thing to be talking about right now. Most of the doors here seem to be shut. Don't know if we can even get anywhere from here. Maybe we have to go to the next floor. To 68. Thankfully, one short of memes. But we'll almost certainly be going to that floor eventually. Floor number meme. Don't know if that's better or worse than floor number 4 or 13. Some hospitals in Japan don't even have a 4th floor because of 4 being pronounced the same way as death. Okay. Well, this looks very dead-end-ish. Okay, we can open those doors.
He's had visitors. One's lacking manners by the look of it.
Someone after the Nethicite?
The XII, was it? 6 years, and ever since you got back, this. What madness found you there?
Up above us! Drop Bulkheads 5 and 8! Be to it!
They found us.
He's earlier visitors, more like. We should lie low for now.
No, we'll use their confusion. We need to find Sid now.
So, with the Paramina riff music playing there and the Yarg's D4, and our map suddenly got scrambled. That's interesting. There's a save crystal around here too, which kind of has an ominous implication. Wow, really? This place is a lot smaller than I remember it being. But if we go to the world map, yeah, the Yarg D4 is around here. So, Dr. Sid was in this vicinity, and then he went mad when he came back. That will be important to remember. And is there like another imprisoned save crystal in here? Yes, there is. Oh, and some researchers. Ah. Yes, well, we're definitely not intruders, no. And we're definitely not the son of the, guy who runs this place, no. We definitely aren't familiar enough with this place to use the switches and actually get through here. Of course, I'm sure any infiltrator with half a brain would be able to solve a simple red-blue switch puzzle. Of course, I say that and then I'm probably going to have trouble with it for reasons. Yeah, I kind of want to check out these individual rooms just to see if there's any chests or things like that in them. Bulkhead controls. Blue bulkheads. And red bulkheads have closed. Yeah, basically this... We've got one of these kind of puzzles here. At least in Silthco, the card key only opened just one type of door, and that was it. Yeah, so as you can see, the red bulkheads here have closed, and Imperials are coming. Let's go. Fran, unfortunately, can't use Fire Arga. Because that's another problem of red mages. Hey, don't you go for the caster. You can actually poach human enemies? That's interesting. I guess that means maybe we, like, capture them and extort them for information. That's going to be my headcanon for how that works. And nothing any more disturbing. Oh, okay, that's a red bulkhead. But we require a blue bulkhead to get in here. I'm guessing these guys will probably spawn continuously, and they're not really all that tough. The map scrambling doesn't really matter that much when we can still use our, clicking the analog stick map. There's nothing in there, but we can go in here. I'm guessing the rooms that have light coming from them are the ones that we can actually open. Here, we can open the red bulkheads and close the blue ones. Which actually locks us in this area, but it does let us access here. I'm pretty sure the only place we can go in here is here. Even the, like, staticky map doesn't really do a good job of obscuring the small square room here. Balance mode, Claymore. Two-handed swords, great swords 1. Bash? Can't use that yet. And I doubt he has enough LP for it. Yeah, he needs a little more. Nothing in here should be missable because, like I said, I'm pretty sure this is a one-time only dungeon. Oh, hi there! And Penelo's Gambit should go on. Imperial Hoplite. I don't know if this is anything new. I don't know if there's anything on this floor that we can try and get. I might as well try and see if there's anything here. Okay, that's closed. There is a solitary square room in here, though it's probably just another bulkhead controls. Well, we poached another person. Still not really worth all that much, and okay, there's quite a lot of enemies here. Balthier does have Traveler for area damage. Another one. She does about 1,000. And poached. He's doing about 1,000 with swords. I almost wonder if, I thought we'd be fighting Flans in here. I remember there being a type of Flan. Imperials are pretty much elementally neutral, so equipping fire's probably not, like, that bad of a thing. Oh, there's an enemy here. Oh, I think we did, like, about 1,300, so not that big of an increase with the gun as opposed to the sword, and we get a little bit of a higher block rate with the sword and shield combo. Aquara mode. Bio mode. As I've said at length before, Sap is not really all that great against enemies. Can't go that way though due to the bulkheads. Can't go that way due to the bulkheads. Can't go that way due to the bulk... Okay then. Well, looks like I have to go back up a floor and put the bulkheads on blue, but not before... I do like how, like, even the enemies can use elevators, though. Oh, okay, you can't even use the Rose Corsage. I was going to equip that on you because you kept getting silenced, and then... Well, can't even do that anyway. Have I been in here yet? No, there's some people in here. Yeah, floor 70 seems like it's the place to be right now, but I kind of want to get back to 66 with the blue bulkheads open. But is that even possible from where I am? Because I can't get out of here with the blue bulkheads closed. Unless we can open the bulkheads on floor 68 and then go down to 66. I'm just really hoping I'm not missing chests on 66. Because here on 68, there's a lot more we haven't explored. Red closed, blue open. Actually not entirely sure what Tri-Attack does even all this time later. That's a red, and that's also a red, so I'm guessing that this is going to be a bulkhead control. Yeah, basic simple switch puzzles here. But I seem to remember more enemies than we're actually seeing. It's mostly just Imperial soldiers. So we can either go north for a room there or south. Let's check out north. Though I don't know if we'll find anything particularly useful in here. I'm guessing either chest or people. That was neither! That's rats! Okay. And some of them are confused and some aren't. That's interesting. I could kind of try gravity, since that's like an area attack. I already used Traveler with Bolthea, so that's kind of reset already. I'm not even paying much attention to all of this, but already a chain upgrade. That was certainly not what I expected. They use literal lab rats in here. I wonder if they were the test subjects for getting a few of these guys drawn to us is worth it if it meant fighting those rats. And hey, even got to poach one of them. But yeah, I wonder if they were like the literal lab rats for the experiment that was Judge Bergen. Him getting the nethicite implanted into his body. It's just... Judge Bergen just reminds me, it's often a thing where games that don't have particularly high age ratings, that's a bulkhead control. I'm gonna scout ahead to see if I really need to use that. But, can often imply some very disturbing things without directly showing them. In this case, like, it is very heavily implied that Judge Bergen exploded his own chest from the inside. Due to Bolthea's reaction there. And often leaving things up to the imagination just makes them all the more disturbing. So I have the red bulkheads open now. Oh, well, gonna have to take care of you before I can use the elevator. And now that we're down here, yes, we can get through here now. On this floor. Yet another poached soldier, and then we can go through... Oh, we've got a dog on our tail. Or, as they would say in the badly translated Star Wars, he is in my behind! I think that was actually what was translated from that, that exact line. You've got one on your tail. Bulkhead controls. see if we can move forward without them. Maybe not. Nope, there is literally a blue bulkhead right in my face, so obviously we do need to activate those controls. Just trying to see if there's anything good over here. I still have not seen the entire Backstroke of the West. I've only seen the very beginning of it and a few of the more meme quotes. Like the lines about elephants. Whoa, that's a lot of enemies. Playtime. Okay, I think it's based on minutes, not on seconds, so I don't know if Horology is going to do that well here. But I can try. I think that actually did decently well. That was better than I expected. I think in here, yeah, that room is the only thing here. Now this room better not be full of rats, although it might be. No, it's full of blood gigusses. I don't know if you can ever find these anywhere else if you miss them in the Dracula laboratory. You probably can, because otherwise you'd be locked out of bestiary completion if you didn't find them. Oh, I got to poach both of them. I've also set Barsh's Gambits to poach things too, because he has that technique now. I've also set him to use Esuna on people who are statist. Just kind of want to use Bolthia for this area, because, you know, it feels fitting. And for those who don't know, Backstroke of the West is that, that badly translated Star Wars Revenge of the Sith that, well, I think it was translated, like, in terms of subtitles into Chinese and then into English. And it was just, it's pretty great. I would definitely recommend it. Oh, there's a bulkhead control in here. And that's basically it. The bulkhead control would have locked us out of this. See, sometimes you don't want to press those switches the first time you see them. You know, if anything, this isn't Sylph Code. This is Cinnabar Mansion. It's a lot more like that. Wait, did you just say the monster they're experimenting on in the North Lab? Well, we may have already killed that thing, unless you're referring to a different monster. In which case, we'd best be careful. I think we actually do need to hit this bulkhead switch before we go any further. I'm guessing most of this area is optional, but I don't know. Because I think the goal here is to find another lift that can get you all the way up to, floor 70. I think we are seeing a few different types of, soldiers, though. This is where we came in. And dog. Don't know why that dog was carrying a potion, but I'll take it. Okay, so what we got? We have somewhere here, and my guess is this is going to be another bulkhead switch. Yep, that is definitely another bulkhead switch. But there's also a room in here. And it's also a bulkhead switch. Which I will need to use to go any further in the corridor. Or maybe not. We can go through here with blue, but yet red. So we do need that bulkhead switch. Also, there was a guy here. I didn't even notice, and he's down. Aha, we actually can get the drop on this guy. And poach him. Once more. So through here, This is probably the only point of interest in this area, and I'm guessing there's going to be more monsters in here. No? Just treasure. Balance mode. Eroga mode. Spells we already have. And I think that's pretty much this whole floor cleared out. Oh, no one coming out of the lift this time. So, now on to 68. Here, and okay, that's not a bulkhead door. We actually can go in here. And we can go through here. Wait a minute, wasn't this the rat room? I forget, I think this actually was the rat room. Okay, Fran levels up. I will replace her as my magic user with Ash now. Can actually get through here. And down here, but there are a lot of blue bulkheads in the way, so I think you know what that means. It means we're about to be attacked from behind. Yep, that is a bulkhead control. I feel like I've had another dungeon like this in something. Kind of reminds me slightly of the Lakeside Laboratory in Trails in the Sky SC, but I definitely like that dungeon better than this. Don't want to be too negative, but I'm not really the biggest fan of this dungeon so far. I remember there being more enemy variety. I remember there being like a Flan type enemy called Hecdies. Are you serious? Are you serious? The moment that... really? That's actually really bad. Somebody... Ash is not going to be able to get a remedy in fast enough. Because Vaughn is going to murder her. Wow, these things are actually pretty strong. Does seem like I can block their attacks decently, though. Let's try and bring Barsh in. Speak of the weird multi-eyed Flan creature, and they shall appear, and forget who has the better remedy laws for this. Everyone is back up. I think some of these enemies may appear in trial mode, but trial mode wasn't in the original PS2 version, so you wouldn't be able to. Yeah, that's a completely sealed bulkhead. You wouldn't be able to make up for missed enemies there, so I'm really not sure how that works in the original. And yep, that's all sealed off too. So I'm guessing you'll need to hit the bulkhead doors. No, but would blue just completely seal us in here? I guess we'll find out. We can go through here, though, to another set of bulkhead controls. And I had a feeling there'd be at least one guy coming. Okay, we can get in here. And face a judge who's probably not going to last that long. And that seems to be it in this room. That guy must have just been waiting here to ambush us. He's just like, any moment now, they're going to arrive. Any moment now, the intruders will get here. But it does certainly seem like somebody's been here before us. Okay, yeah, I definitely need the blue bulkheads open. now we can go down here and aha, there's a second lift, but we can't get in there with these. Yeah, both of those are locked off. So I need to find some way to activate the red bulkheads now. I think we already went in there, didn't we? Now that's blue bulkheads. You know why Varn isn't attacking things? I told him to attack the foe with the highest strength. Just so I could try and dodge tank the strongest enemies. Okay, we're down here, and I'm guessing that's going to be a bulkhead control. Yep, looks like it. It seems like we're getting pretty close. This is the kind of room that I might expect to hold an enemy to. It's big enough. But that will be able to move a little bit further. Through here. There's another thing there. And now we can get through the red bulkheads and an enormous ton of enemies. I wonder if Horology will do... What's our... can't check my playtime while, like this. Oh, actually, that's very high. Although I don't... Okay, ice is not doing a lot to these guys. Gonna bring Barsh in, actually. Okay, somebody should be... Yeah, using the Phoenix down. Wow, these guys are really strong. Open the menu like right as our last character went down, so... I think that was like Blizzago or something. And there we go. Those guys were actually pretty strong. Did we check this room, though? These look like what used to be bulkhead controls, but they don't seem to work anymore. And yep, that's just another moat. Yeah, we definitely went down that other side, because I do clearly remember going down that dead-end corridor, so I guess we'll just try this lift. Oh, Varn doesn't even have gambits on, that's why he wasn't doing anything. Ugh. Aha! There is actually no floor number meme! That's definitely a good thing, so people online don't just make silly jokes. Oh, please don't take us directly into Dr. Sid's lab. I would really like for there to be a save crystal first.